Hey, pick one up every weekday. They're free!
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Currently outside our studios, we have 44 degrees under cloudy skies, and winds are out of the south at about 8 miles per hour. Our latest weather forecast indicates that today will continue to be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 51 degrees. Southerly winds will be anywhere from 6 to 9 miles per hour. Tonight should be mostly cloudy, but gradually skies will become clear with a low temperature around 33 degrees and southerly winds will be about 6 miles per hour. We expect sunny skies tomorrow with our high temperature near 66 degrees. Winds will be out of the south tomorrow, 6 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. And our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 28 degrees. Tomorrow night, clouds will be increasing. We should have a low temperature around 47 degrees and southerly winds will be 13 to 17 miles per hour with gusts as high as 31 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny conditions continue with a high temperature near 76 degrees. We'll be breezy with southerly winds 17 to 21 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday night will be partly cloudy with low around 55. Then Monday we have a 50-50 chance of showers during the afternoon with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 74 degrees. Monday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms continues with mostly cloudy skies and low temperature around 47 degrees. Tuesday will be partly sunny with a high near 65. We have partly cloudy skies in the forecast for Tuesday night with low temperature around 35 degrees. Then we should be mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high temperature again near 60 degrees. We have a chance of showers Wednesday night with partly cloudy skies and low around 36, and a chance of showers as well on Thursday with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 62 degrees. And that's been your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
March is Women's History Month, the month set aside to honor women's contributions to American history. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I think of all that my mother went through and her mother before her during this month. Grandma Doris was born during the influenza pandemic that killed more people than the Great War. Her mother died of that flu when Grandma was just a year old. She was born before women had the right to vote. When she and Grandpa farmed in the Illinois river bottoms, there was no cab on the tractor, and Grandma wore long sleeves, pants, gloves, and a straw hat with a wide brim to shade her face from the sun. She passed the GED test and received her high school diploma when she was 75 years old. Her first ride in a commercial airplane was with me to visit my aunt, her daughter, in Colorado. She was 78. The pilot came out and gave her wings. When I think of the changes she saw in her lifetime, not only in agriculture, but in communications, technology, medicine, culturally, socially, and politically, I am in awe. Hers is a story not unlike many others born and married into life on the family farm in the early 1900s. It is a story of perseverance. It is a story of partnership. It is the history many of us share. Women have always worked in the fields alongside their families on farms in this country, but their role in agriculture, both on and off the farm, was not fully recognized until more recent years. Quite often, these extraordinary women are the glue that holds the family and the farm together. These women who can mend a pair of jeans and the fence that ripped them are a special sort and should be celebrated. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Friday at midday, direct cash cattle markets are quiet and cash hogs are steady in a thin test. I'm John Perkins with the Brownfield Livestock Update. Direct cash cattle markets are quiet with widespread business likely wrapped up for the week. Some cleanup trade is possible after the light to moderate activity on Wednesday and Thursday, with asking prices today of $184 plus live and $292 plus dressed. Most of this week's business has been at $183 live, steady with the previous week's weighted averages, and $290 dressed, $2 lower. A few of those live sales Thursday did hit $184. Box beef at midday was higher with light to moderate movement. Choices up at $1.91 at $306.11, and select beef was $181 higher at $295.99. At the winter livestock feeder cattle sale in Kansas, compared to the previous week, steers and heifers weighing more than 600 pounds were unevenly steady, while one load of fancy 6-weight steers was $20 higher, and heifer calves weighing less than 500 pounds were up 10. USDA says buyer attendance and demand were good. Receipts are up on the week and the year. Medium and large number one feeder steers weighing 700 to 800 pounds reported at $246.10 to $271.50. 800 to 900 pound steers sold at $220.25 to $251. Medium and large number one feeder heifers weighing 650 to 750 pounds reported at $231.50 to $250, and 750 to 850 pound heifers brought $211 to $236. Cash hogs are quietly steady with light opening negotiated numbers at the major direct markets. It looks like most buyers have the needed numbers in hand and will look to save money where possible. Export demand solid and wholesale pork demand continues to hold up relatively well, even with this week's mixed trend. There have been some wide swings in the individual pork primals this week, especially bellies. National direct barrels and gilts had no recent comparison with a base price range of $67.50 to $74.50 for an average of $71.42. The Eastern Corn Belt also had no recent comparison with an average of $70.11. The 5-day rolling average for Iowa Southern Minnesota is $71.09, and the average for the Western Corn Belt is $70.52. Midwest butcher hog markets are closed. Illinois direct sows are steady at 42 to 54 on moderate demand for moderate to heavy offerings. Pork at midday was up 5.32 at 95.54. Butts, picnics, ribs, hams, and bellies were modestly to sharply higher, including a $25.97 gain in bellies, while loins were weak. We're online at brownfieldagnews.com. John Perkins, Brownfield.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to Cutting Carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. William Joseph Coleman of Cherryville passed away Friday, February 23rd at the age of 22 years. Funeral services for William Coleman will be Saturday at 11 o'clock at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation for family and friends this evening from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home. Entering will be in the Martin Trask Cemetery, Cherryville, Missouri. And all arrangements for William Joseph Coleman of Cherryville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. David M. Hogan, age 71 of Chesterfield, passed away February 25th. Funeral services for David M. Hogan will be Saturday at 12:30 at the Fox Funeral Home in Licking, with visitation also on Saturday from noon until service time at 12:30. Enter will be at the Licking Cemetery. And all arrangements for David M. Hogan of Chesterfield are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. William Chuck Charles Asher, age 73 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, February 21st. Funeral services for Chuck Asher will be Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will be also on Saturday from 11 in the morning till service time at 1 o'clock. Burial will be in the Edgar Cemetery. And all arrangements for William Chuck Charles Asher of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Robert Lee Smith of Vienna passed away Monday, February 27th at the age of 71 years. Funeral services for Robert will be Saturday at 1 o'clock at the Vienna Church of Christ in Vienna, Missouri. Visitation for family and friends will be held at the church prior to the service from 11 a.m. until service time at 1 o'clock. Interment with military honors will be in the Vienna Public Cemetery. And all arrangements for Robert Lee Smith of Vienna are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary. Andrew Paul Boyle, age 37, formerly of Salem, passed away Wednesday, February 21st. A memorial gathering will be held Saturday evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. And all arrangements for Andrew Paul Boyle, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Well, today marks the annual opening of the Catch and Keep trout fishing in Missouri at the state's 4 trout parks, including Montauk State Park, Bennett Springs State Park near Lebanon, Roaring River State Park near Cassville, and Merrimack Spring Park near St. James. The Catch and Keep season at the trout parks runs through October 31st. The daily limit is 4 trout and the possession limit is 8 for all 4 parks. The Missouri Department of Conservation operates trout hatcheries at all 4 parks and will stock about 20,000 trout among the 4 parks for today. MDC will continue to stock the trout parks daily during the Catch and Keep season, totaling more than 800,000 trout annually at the 4 trout parks and about 1.5 million trout annually statewide. Trout anglers will need a daily trout tag to fish in Missouri's trout parks during the Catch and Keep season. Cost of a daily tag is $5 for adults and $3 for those 15 years of age and younger. Daily trout tags can only be purchased at each of the 4 parks. Montauk Park Store is open until 9 tonight, and then will be open from, I don't remember the hours for tomorrow. But you can check that out and get there. MDC encourages trout anglers to have the correct amount of cash for daily tags if possible. Missouri residents ages 16 through 64 and non-residents 16 and older also need a fishing permit in addition to the daily trout tag. Thousands of anglers from Missouri and beyond flock to Missouri's 4 trout parks each year. While many leave with some trout, they all leave more than $100 million in spending along the way, which supports thousands of jobs and helps local communities. The municipal election will be held on Tuesday, April 2nd, which will determine a number of school district boards, hospital boards, health center board, as well as City of Salem and Bunker City position elections. Candidates running for the 2-year term for the City of Salem mayor are incumbent Greg Parker, Lisa Elliott, Grover Whitley, and Eddie Fleetwood, while Catherine Dent and Richard LaBrash are running for the West Ward Alderman seat, and incumbent Kayla Cisco and James Vance are running for the East Ward Alderman seat. For the City of Bunker, all the current office holders are running unopposed for 2-year terms, which include Mayor Gary Conway Jr., Alderman Tom Case and James McClanahan, and City Tax Collector Nancy Amaral. For the Dent County Health Center Board of Trustees, which are 4-year terms, incumbents Carol Lacey and Lori Haston are the only ones running for the 2 available seats. For the Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors, 3 district positions will be available with different terms. The District 5 seat is the only open position that will run the full 6 years, and the candidates are incumbent Ray Bruno, N. Dwayne Land, Frank Barnitz, and Colleen Lake. The District 4 seat has 5 years left on its term, and running are incumbent Zach Moser and C. David Kerr. And the District 6 seat has 1 year left on its term, and the candidates are incumbent Dr. Leanne Price and Susan Jordan. 3 school boards had their available openings filled by incumbents, and those districts were Green Forest R2, Dent Phelps R3, and Northwood R4, so there will be no election at those districts. All the board positions unless otherwise noted. For the Salem Arty School Board, running for the 2 open positions are incumbent Stephen Patterson along with Lauren Prue and Jason Green. For the Bunker R3 School District, running for their 2 open positions are incumbent Mike Dickerson, Kelly Gant, and Jason Lacey. For the Oak Hill R1 School District, running for the 2-year open term, our 2 open 3-year positions, are incumbent Nathan Ragsdale, along with Rhonda Hutzel and Michael Chambers. For the 1-year position available at Oak Hill, only April Greener filed for the position. Dent County Assessor Jamie Homeyer wants to remind everyone your annual assessment forms that list your personal and business property for 2023 are due today. Those forms must be in the Dent County Assessor's office today or postmarked today to avoid paying a penalty. You may drop off your assessment list at the Assessor's office at the courthouse. They're open until 4:30 this afternoon. There is also a drop box on the front lawn of the courthouse for your convenience if you can't make it by until after hours. You can also mail in your assessment list forms, but make sure you have a postal clerk postmark your envelope by taking it to the desk inside the post office. You can also e-file your assessment list form online until April 30th. Just follow the instructions on the assessment form you received in the mail. The penalty for not getting your assessment form on time is determined at $10 per every $1,000 of assessed valuation, with a maximum penalty of $100 if you have assessed valuation of $10,000 or more. If you have any questions or need assistance with the online form, call Dent County Assessor Jamie Holmeyer at the Dent County Courthouse. That number is 573-729-6010, or stop by during regular business hours today until 4:30. 9 girls will vie for the title of Miss Salem 2024 this Saturday evening at the Cosmopolitan Club Variety Show Miss Salem Pageant, to be held at 7 o'clock at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Roller Road. The girls and their sponsors include Sierra Goodson, sponsored by Village Gallery, Inc., Bailey Howard, sponsored by Bottorff Southtown Furniture, Neely Leathers, sponsored by Inman Insurance, Sierra Goodson, sponsored by Jesse Lynn Photography, Brooke Yates, sponsored by U.S. Bank, Collie Park, sponsored by Adpar Construction, Riley Darby, sponsored by Kurt's Mobile Homes, Constance Stevens, sponsored by Steel Magnolias, and Nikki Bottoms, sponsored by Lake Road Steel. Other acts in the show will include the Kingdom Kids Praise Dance Ministries, dancers from Stonecrest Dance in Rolla, ATA Martial Arts, Ozark Spirit Cloggers, Salem Freedom Guard, Ben Percival, Marley Somerville, and Salem Avatar Guard. Admission to the Cosmopolitan Club Variety Show Miss Salem Pageant is $5 for adults. Children ages 5 and up are $3, and children under 4 are free. Landowners, hunters, campers, and others in the outdoors need to be aware to help prevent wildfires, such as refraining from outdoor burning near dry grass or when it is windy. They should also not drive off the road into high grass or leaves with a vehicle where the catalytic converter or muffler could come in contact with grass or leaves. That goes for ATVs and UTVs as well. Also, campers should clear a generous area around fire rings and keep the campfires small and under control. Do not use accelerants to start the fire, and make sure fire extinguishing materials such as a rake, shovel, and bucket of water are close. Extinguish campfires each night and before leaving camp, even if it's just for a few moments. Call 911 at the first sign of a fire getting out of control. The Salem FFA alumni will be holding their 14th annual Scholarship Fund Labor and Dessert Auction Friday, March 8th at the Smith Valley Angus Event Barn. The no-charge meal will be provided starting at 5:30, with the auction to follow at 6:30. Students from the Salem FFA chapter will be providing labor in increments of 4, 6, and 8 hours, which will include various services such as farm labor, wood cutting, hay hauling, babysitting, cooking, cleaning, gardening, etc. Plus, there will be an abundance of homemade pies, cakes, and other desserts will be auctioned off. All proceeds will go to the Salem FFA Alumni Scholarship Auction Fund. For more information, please feel free to call 573-739-2016 or 573-729-6641, extension 5164. Everyone is welcome to attend. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. For more information or questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available at the Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They are open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. And that has been a look at local news. It was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states?
No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network, powered by Graybar.
Here at KSMO Radio, it's time to take a look at local and regional sports, and it's being brought to you by your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem boys basketball Tigers got out to a great start Thursday night in St. James in the Class 4 District 3 semifinal and led the Blair Oaks Falcons after one quarter 11-5. But the Falcons took advantage of numerous Salem second quarter turnovers and went on a 15-0 run to take the lead at halftime, then scored 21 points in both the third and fourth quarters to beat Salem 69-49. Trey Richter led the Salem Tigers with 16 points, followed by Caden Gately with 12. Salem finished the year with a 15-13 record. St. Louis Blues returned home after going 0-2-1 on their recent road trip to play the Wild of Minnesota Saturday at 5 o'clock, which is a time change from the original schedule. That game can be heard right here on KSMO. Newcomer Kyle Gibson threw 2 innings, giving up 3 runs as the St. Louis Cardinals lost to the Washington Nationals Thursday 3-1. The Cardinals are now 2-3-2 for the spring and will face the New York Mets today. This weekend, the Cardinals will face the Houston Astros Saturday afternoon, the Miami Marlins Sunday afternoon, and both games can be heard at 11:55 on KSMO. Kansas City Royals lost to the Chicago White Sox Thursday 6-1. The Royals will play Oakland this afternoon, and they'll play the Cleveland Guardians and Cincinnati Reds this weekend. The Missouri basketball Tigers are scheduled to play Ole Miss Saturday night at 7 o'clock. That game will be delayed 1 hour and will be played back starting at 8 o'clock after St. Louis Blues hockey. You can hear the game on KSMO Radio. Missouri has lost 15 games in a row and stand at 8-20 overall and 0-15 in the SEC Conference. And that's been a look at local regional sports brought to us courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Kyle Gibson made his spring debut for the Cardinals against the Nationals and gave up home runs to the first two batters he faced and another run in the second. The Cardinals lost to the Nationals 3-1. The first couple of starts for these pitchers, it's more about just getting their rhythm back. The same with Miles Michaelis the other day. Manager Ali Marmol explains after the first couple of spring starts, he wants to see guys like Miles start zoning in on what they need to work on.
First couple outings, not a whole lot. As we start to move along, the thing he's focused on is this guy's in the zone a ton. Other teams know that. They're aggressive. If you look at just swing rate on him compared to other guys, it's high. So it's his ability to not only get ahead, but also be able to throw it out of the zone when he needs to in those chase locations.
The Cardinals will play the Mets today. Last season, the Royals lost Jordan Lyles' first 15 starts, and he dropped his first 11 decisions. The Royals lost again yesterday in Lyles' first spring start, 6-1 to the White Sox, but he did his part, going the first 2 innings, giving up no runs while striking out 3.
It was good to be back in a live setting. They had a handful of Major League guys. It was fun. It was good to jump back in there and get some game action and get the arm moving.
The Royals play the A's today. It's been a dreadful season for Mizzou women and men's basketball. The women lost again 68-61 to Vanderbilt on senior night, playing in her final game at Mizzou Arena. Haley Frank scored 14. She's now 8 away from becoming the 4th Tiger to score 2,000 points. She'll get that chance in the regular season finale at Mississippi State on Sunday. And the Mizzou men try to snap a 15-game losing streak. They'll host Ole Miss tomorrow night. The Tigers lost to the Rebels 79-76 when the two teams met on February 17th. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
I'm Naheem Hines, professional football player and proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when I was 14, and I watched her struggle. But MDA helped her get the best treatments and care, and they also help kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. From day one, they've treated me like family at my local care center. MDA is the only one that funds over 150 care centers across the U.S. to help provide state-of-the-art care for adults and kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and other related neuromuscular diseases. They fund the research for breakthrough treatments, care, and cures. And MDA provides support to thousands of families like mine and Ethan's in communities like yours. Thanks to MDA, kids and adults can live life to its fullest. Join us and learn more at MDA.org today.
Hi, I'm Andrew Wynn. Town & Country Bank makes it easy with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Hit the trail, make a splash, or enjoy a beautiful sunset. Town & Country Bank can help you finance that beautiful acreage you've always wanted. Stop by today and let us help you take the first step to home ownership. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 899641.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find great deals on Power Tour tools at K&H Auto Supply. A Power Tour 120-piece tool set for $69.99, a 12-volt polisher sander for $78.99, and a 12-volt reciprocating saw for $69.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply. It's your Park City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
So you just used bug spray in your home. Now what? Well, between the waiting for things to dry up and keeping your family away from the mess, it hits you. You could have used Zevo. Unlike other bug sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
The Bank of Salem is part of the MoneyPass ATM network. MoneyPass has nearly 23,000 ATMs coast to coast, and the network continues to grow. MoneyPass ATM is surcharge-free, so you won't worry about paying a fee to access your money. Regardless of where you live, work, or travel, you're sure to find a MoneyPass ATM nearby. Just look for the MoneyPass logo and use your existing Bank of Salem ATM or debit card. It's that easy, and it's all part of our commitment to providing you with superb products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Scenic Rivers Industries at 601 South Walker Street in Salem invite you out to their open house on Tuesday, March the 5th from noon until 2. Come on out and tour the facility and meet their employees. They would like to show Salem just what they do. Scenic Rivers Industries is a not-for-profit organization, and they employ an average of 30 special needs adults, and with the guidance of 5 staff, they set high goals accomplishing all they set out to do. See you on March 5th at the Scenic Rivers Industries open house.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. A Kansas City area police officer and a Jackson County Circuit Court worker have been shot and killed. 2 other officers have been injured, one critically, from the Thursday afternoon shooting in Independence. Missouri State Highway Patrol Corporal Justin Ewing says the shootout began when court workers were serving an eviction notice at a home. A suspect with minor injuries is in custody. The Missouri Republican Party says it's working to remove a Ku Klux Klan-affiliated gubernatorial candidate from the election ballot. Elisa Nelson reports.
Republican Darrell Leon McClanahan III of Southwest Missouri's Milo filed for governor on Tuesday. Former Baldwin State Representative Shamed Dogan, a black Republican, posted information on social media this week about McClanahan and called on the Republican Party to reject McClanahan's filing fee. The GOP party says it condemns any association with hate groups and is taking immediate action.
And catch and keep trout season is officially underway. This is Missouri Net.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations.